Red Dead Redemption 2 is releasing this month, as if we haven't had enough Game of the Year nominees already. The game bears huge expectations regarding its story and gameplay, possibly able to dethrone giants like God of War and Marvel's Spider-Man. For all we know, the sequel to the best-selling Red Dead Redemption is a game that steps up the game in story-driven titles with extremely realistic gameplay and cool features. So, before Red Dead Redemption 2, here are 10 gameplay details that makes it already 10 out of 10. I'm Wes Malik on PS4, and I'll be your guide to the game's best features for today. Your decisions matter. Though Red Dead Redemption 2 won't have the decision-making depth we've seen in games like Detroit Become Human, it will carry a great deal of interactivity on that matter. What you can expect from the upcoming game is that not this or that will be left unnoticed, and even if the consequences are not immediately noticeable, you'll find them out soon enough. Apart from the choices you make though, the way you interact with the environment around you also influences your progress. Random events that you'll encounter while exploring the vast map don't reward you right away, but trigger chain events that happen naturally, much like in real life. In addition, NPC will remember your actions and mention them at some point to possibly affect relationships and more. Minigames. In every game like Red Dead Redemption, minigames are the details that tie gameplay together, connecting the dots between endless exploration and intense battle. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you'll find a variety of different ones: poker, fishing, five-finger fillet, domino, and more. If those turn out anything like the ones we've seen in titles like The Witcher 3, then the game is already worth the time invested in it. Customization options. Apart from full realistic interactions within the game, Red Dead Redemption 2 also has one of the most complete customization systems we've seen in a game of its caliber. Not only will you be able to customize the character, your horse, and your weapons, but the features go so above and beyond that you can tuck your shirt in your pants and pants into boots. There's no footage of the customization system yet, however, it already looks intriguing enough for us. Your horse is more than a transportation method. In Red Dead Redemption 2, your horse is a real living companion. If you treat it just like a transportation method, you'll have a hard time completing missions fast and easy. For starters, your relationship with your horse will play a huge role on its use. For instance, you can't just whistle and make it appear out of thin air. You'll have to go and fetch it, and whistling will work only in a small radius, which gets increasingly larger the more you invest in your affection to it. Additionally, it'll be able to learn new abilities and make riding easier and more realistic, and the more you raise your relationship, so keep a close eye on that, or else you'll be left walking huge distances like the lonely cowboy you deserve to be. The weapon wheel is back. The way weapons work in the game is similar to the way they do in Max Payne 3. The weapon wheel is back, and you'll be able to carry 2 heavy shotguns and rifles, smaller guns, and more. Every excess weapon will be stored in your horse's backpack so that you can choose another if the missions need another approach. Weapons now break and jam. Speaking of weapons, they now feel more realistic than ever. In Red Dead Redemption 2, every weapon has to be cleaned and taken care of, or else there will be consequences. Weapons that are dirty will jam or break, so you'll have to put some extra care on that. This can be used to your advantage as well though, since you'll be able to shoot enemies' guns and make them break as well. The sky's the limit with the way you play in the upcoming sequel of Red Dead Redemption. Camp. The camp is the hub where Arthur and his comrades will be able to get together, share stories, play minigames, and strategize over their next movements. Speak to NPCs and learn useful facts for the story or missions, and create a bond with them, or make fun and create some rivalry to spice things up. As you continue on your journey, collect resources and bring them to the camp. It will grow bigger and more sufficient, creating the perfect hub for all your out-of-mission activities. The honor system. As you might have figured up until now, Red Dead Redemption 2 is all about reality and interactivity. The honor system for Arthur will be even more immersive this time, with every interaction and activity constantly impacting how you progress. This feature is a general one, and it ties the whole game together, keeping everything we already mentioned in mind, along with the fact that everything you say will make NPCs love you or hate you. You can expect Red Dead Redemption 2 to be one of the most realistic games you'll play this year. That one we can guarantee. GTA feeling. It's not unusual for games to share elements in gameplay features. Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay is heavily influenced by franchises like GTA and Max Payne without losing its own character though. The GTA formula is a successful one. Combine it with the Wild West theme and the outcome might surprise you. We can't exactly say how Red Dead Redemption 2 is influenced by Grand Theft Auto, other than the use of the minimap and the wanted mechanic, but spend a few hours in it and it will sure be worth the while. Everyone had Red Dead Redemption 2 on top of their lists of most anticipated releases this year. It's no secret that its launch will outshine every other in October, as both fans and analysts expect it to be grand. We'll hold this small basket and just say that we can't wait how everything we mentioned will hold up in the end. Did you find any other gameplay details that prove that Red Dead Redemption 2 will be a 10 out of 10? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. From us here at SegmentNext, have a super day or night, and we'll see you next time.